Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Shit Vegan Show.
Welcome.
How are you all doing today? We've got a lot to talk about today,
Yes, we
especially
do.
after the weekend that we just had. All the new people who are going to rock up as a result of promotion at the Vegan Festival in Adelaide.
Yes.
First of all, how you going?
I'm all right. I'm pretty tired. It was a big weekend,
Yeah.
but feel like I just need to sleep a bit more and I'll be good. But I'm happy to be here, so just gonna wake me up for this. So yes,
Wicked.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I had a good weekend. I had a party that I went to, two parties actually. One around one side of town and one around your neck of the woods. Yeah, well, I just don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't think I do. Did you come to my party?
I did.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So Holly had a birthday party on the weekend. Was your birthday party?
No, it was Halloween.
Oh, it was just a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Oh, boring.
My birthday's Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we've got a few people in the chat. We got my mate Lexi. What's up, Lexi? Anyone else want to drop by, ask us a comment or ask us a question? We're happy. We're happy to have a chat. Keep the show going. Got a few things to talk about. So I guess first thing off the bat was, excuse me, the Vegan Festival. What happened in Adelaide here Saturday and Sunday on the weekend. You only went Sunday.
I only went Sunday. Yes.
Yeah. Weren't keen to go on Saturday. Busy. Oh yeah.
I was keen,
Yeah.
but the fact is, I had so much to set up for my Halloween party. So
Yeah.
I just knew I would. If I was to go there, I just want to sit and relax and enjoy food and vegan people. But all I would be doing would be sitting there going, "I've got so much to get done."
Yeah.
So
hey.
yeah, I went on Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
Was
you
there
did.
a bigger turnout on Saturday?
No, Sunday was actually from
okay.
my eye estimates. It turned out it looked like Sunday was the most busiest
okay.
because Saturday wasn't actually, in my estimates, busy at all. So
It was a beautiful day for both the days for it.
yeah, it was actually. However, the Friday as I was setting up, that was torrential. It was like almost flooding, and a whole bunch of the marquees got wrecked, and they had to get some more. And yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, you've been concocting some things to talk about for today.
Yes, yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I think, best start with kind of what vegan events we have here and stuff, because like I said, I went the second day. There's quite a few people walking around. There was a few lines at the stalls. People seemed pretty happy. It was good vibes, I found.
Yeah, it's always good vibes. Especially when the sun's out. I got ripped both days though by the sun. I'm so sunburned. Can you see it? I don't know. Not too bad. Maybe I come good, but
Yeah, you're looking probably a bit better than
yeah,
you
the
were.
other side's.
Yeah, I can see it a bit red there.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my gosh.
boys and girls, apply sunscreen, please. Yeah, I got told that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, so a few things to talk about. So the Vegan Festival, we wanted to talk about what sort of happens in Adelaide, and just to promote some of the events that have previously been and are possible for the future. So obviously there's the Vegan Festival Adelaide. Recently there was the Vegan Palooza.
Yeah, the Vegan Palooza. I did go to that.
What did you do there? What was there?
There was just food, really.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it though. It just was kind of nice to have something different. The area that it was in, it was at I think it was a campus or something like that.
Tonsley, I think it is. Tonsley?
Yeah, possibly. But it was just that where it was nice. It was all kind of open. They had the stalls. It was very cute. I feel like
Out of the
in
sun.
future we should be doing that stuff and trying to make it a bigger scale. But it was nice how it was.
Yeah.
There was some good vendors there.
Yep.
It looked like there was some good vendors at the Vegan Festival too.
That time of the year to go and get your vegan merch and things like that. Speaking of merch, we'll drop a little announcement a bit later.
Absolutely.
Nothing's sort of happening at the moment, but there's a bit of a teaser. So obviously, the Vegan Palooza, Vegan Festival. There was one a couple of years ago called Gincident, all run by the lovely Leah McBride, the director of all of the vegan events that happen in Adelaide. Does such an amazing job every single time.
Absolutely.
And I understand it would take a massive toll on her as well, especially being the single person that would cop all the criticism from everyone. I mean, I think one time I was talking to her and she was saying that some people were complaining about the Vegan Festival a couple of years ago because of the sun.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like...
There's always something people like to complain about,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, there is, yeah. So, yeah, I guess... Can you think of anything else that sort of happens in Adelaide? Apart from Vegan Festival and things like that?
Not really. I feel like it's mainly the Vegan Festival, and then there was like the Vegan Palooza. Sometimes there's been a few vegan places popping up, and some have their own kind of, what's it called, food carts.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah, a few of those.
I've
Check
been
them out.
seeing them actually popping up, which is nice. They used to be food trucks that would go near my work all the time, but they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
which I'm disappointed at, because I'm like, I've only got half hour for lunch, and I just wanted to walk across the street, get my Stasi, and walk back. But
Yeah.
they haven't been there for ages, which is devastating.
Now that
But
they've
they
got
do appear at other little festivals
Yep.
near my work sometimes.
Yep.
So it's good to see that.
So for those who are watching who don't believe that there are things that vegans can do sometimes, there absolutely is. You can, always find something on somewhere. Not always, but they're on quite often. Just check out your local vegan Facebook groups and things like that in the area. Avery, welcome to the stream. How you going?
Avery.
We are back. For our 7:30 stream on Mondays. It's my understanding that you're streaming as well soon, or you're just listening to us while you stream. So, go buy some vegan soaps from the Queen of Suds Facebook page. That's where Avery sells her vegan soaps.
Awesome.
But yeah, let's get into it. So we've got a few things to speak about. One thing in particular.
Yes.
Which was
you
very...
stirring up trouble.
Oh,
you stirring up trouble. Yeah.
Always stirring up trouble. So I'll tell you a bit of a story. It was probably going to be the main thing for this show, right? Have you ever had a situation where you've been somewhere and someone has singled you out and has, confronted you about anything?
I would say I've definitely had people confront me, but not really in any way particular. Maybe they're just drunk or angry and they decide. I mean, I work in the city, so when I'm walking around, there's always some weirdo that will come up and confront me. I try to stay away from, but nobody who's come up and personally attacked me, knowing who I am.
Yep. So I'm guessing those who are following along, maybe those who are watching or seeing this on YouTube, I was having beers with a couple of friends who I always had on Facebook, but finally met at the Vegan Festival. Steve, Melissa, and Steve's girlfriend. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. We were sitting down having beers in the beer area, and I was just, sitting there minding my own business, chatting to my mates, watching the karaoke. I eventually got up and sung a song too, which is awesome. Which was pretty fun and scary. Like, it's just like,
yeah, absolutely.
And then once you're in it, I look just as good as everyone else on stage. You just go with it. By that point, I had 2 beers under my belt, so I was okay, and I had to drive later anyway. But yeah, before all that, I was sitting down and I was talking to my friends, and I overheard someone to my left calling out shit vegans. And I turned to my left and I recognised the person who it was.
Yep.
I don't want to name any names on the stream because I don't think that they deserve it. I'll use Facebook for that. So I overheard and I looked to my left and I saw the person who was making the comment, and I looked and I was like, oh, cool. Like, you know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe they want to just, have a conversation with me or try and mend the bridge.
Yeah, just engage.
Yeah, and mend the relationship, because I'm always willing to walk up to people and have a conversation with them and chat to them and just, ask them how they are. It's been a long time, all that sort of stuff. And so then I sort of laughed it and played it off a little bit. And then probably about 3 or 4 minutes later, it happened again. And the person came up closer to me and I turned around and I said, hey, I'm doing a show. Gave her a card. I said, you want to come on the show, the Shit Vegan show?
Yeah.
And they grabbed the card, looked at it and, oh, shit vegans, you're a shit vegan, and threw it on the ground, stomped on it. And I was like, oh, all right. So that indicates to me the level of aggression I'm about to face. And so then their partner came up, which I'm going to assume that that's their partner, and one of their friends also came up. So it was the 3 of them. And there was a few thoughts that were going through my head at the time. I was thinking, what do I do here?
What are you going to get into?
What's going to happen? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to save everyone the issue of finding out what one side and what the other side is, and I'm just going to get my phone out and record it. So I've actually done that, and I've made a post on Facebook, and we're going to go through it. So everyone check this out. So I made the post just before we went live. Anyone who's listening on YouTube or any other platform, head to my YouTube. Head to my personal Facebook page, which is Nick FTV, where I've shared it. So I'll just read the post. Sorry if I'm talking too much.
No. This is your story. This is your moment. Kind of wish I was there in a way.
Oh, man, I wish you were too, because that would have been awesome. We would have both got them on. So before I jump in, Avery, I'm exhausted but good. Yeah, I'm streaming at the moment and listening to you guys. Awesome.
Thank you very much for that.
Much appreciated. Yeah, so I'll go through and read it. So I was at the Vegan Festival Adelaide on the weekend, and I was sitting down having a drink with a few friends when I was approached by this lot. Initially, prior to this being filmed, they grabbed my attention, and I thought there was an invitation to have a conversation to hopefully become good with each other again, because there has been some negative dealings in the past, only harmless verbal dealings through social media. But yeah, so this happened, and I wasn't having a bar of it. I still think that we should unite after all of this as well. And if anyone who is featured in this clip wishes to come on the show and chat to me personally, or want to come on with Holly as well,
yeah, absolutely.
Anytime, the offer's there. So if you're watching this, feel free to come on the show, hit me up. I'm always willing to chat, always willing to talk. Just to iron things out. I want everyone to unite, and I think that's the best way that we can move forward in this bloody world, with all the different types of aggression that's coming from either side, the polarity of everything. But obviously now, though, if we were to discuss, our interactions will only be public, which means that they're going to be recorded. Mm-hmm. They're either going to be live or they're going to be on the show, because I'm not having any conversation with someone that can be misconstrued and delivered another way when there's only my word against theirs. It needs to be all live and public on the record. So we're going to go through it and just react and see how we go. So here it is. I'll turn that up.
Yeah, make sure it's...
Just measuring your success by the amount of haters you have. Feel free to come on the show.
What show is this?
The Shit Vegan Show. You're welcome.
Oh, like you're a shit vegan? Yeah, you are. The only reason you're a fucking vegan is for your fucking ego, man. Not for the animals, for your fucking ego.
This is good content. So initially they're just saying you're only vegan for your ego, you're not in it for the animals, all that sort of stuff. And, whilst I admit that I do have some level of confidence in the way I go about my dealings and things like that, I think that's a good thing in my own opinion, because if I didn't have any sort of confidence, then I wouldn't be able to assert my positions with any sort of, I guess, way to be able to back them up. So, Algie01, Lexi, you should start boxing. Yeah, mate. Can I practice on you? Nah, I wouldn't do that. I don't condone violence, but I do condone self-defense. So if you defend yourself. But yeah, it's gone.
Why would anyone think that that's the content?
This is because it's so cringe. I think it's quite cringe, like really.
Why would you think that this is
Because it's quite cringe.
if you care about animals?
He's never
The only thing you care about is your fucking self-managed.
Love how the music comes in.
Oh, you didn't hear what he just said too. Listen to this. Listen to what this guy says. Everyone, this gets said to my face. To my face. Yeah, if you can hear it clearly, listen to this.
Care about is your fucking self-managed.
Anger.
Oh, dude, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. It's a bit longer. That makes sense. That's a redundant argument. Feel free to come on the show, guys.
Like, I
love that freeze frame, by the way. Awesome.
I was about to turn around and say, dude, your breath stinks. Oh, man. You know, only after a few beers, right? Avery, you got to do what you have to and keep yourself safe and covered with these people. Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Got to. You got to. Otherwise, you know, other things might happen. So. So much of social distancing as well.
Yeah,
like,
he's right up in there.
bro, where's your mask, man?
He wants to kiss you.
Oh, I'd like that though.
Are you seeing this?
I'm seeing this, bro.
Are you seeing this?
I'm seeing this, bro. Hey, welcome to the show. Wait, wrong card. Shit Vegas.
Oh my god!
That is awesome. That's how we make it a success. Oh, so the thing is, right?
So that's how that happened. That's what happened there. And I only put this up, half an hour ago, and it's already got an hour ago, and it's already got like 160 views on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just saw that then. That's wow. So yeah, you know, like that happened. And I was
random.
Yeah. Hey, I was just, you know, I just thought, you know what? I'm not going to rise to this. I'm just going to film it. I'm just going to let it happen. And it just played out on the camera, and I wasn't having a bar of it. I didn't really care. I knew that like I wasn't going to become aggressive or anything like that, because I'm not an aggressive person. And having said all of this, I'm willing to put all this aside, everyone. So if you're watching this, I'm willing to put all of this aside, and I'm willing to have a conversation. I'm willing to have you around so we can drink beers together, because I reckon we'd get along otherwise. And just hash it out. Like, talk to me and just say, like, hey, like, what's your problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
What's your
the
problem?
Yeah.
You know, like...
Obviously, it stemmed from something.
Yeah, and I can understand exactly... I think I have an idea of where it would have stemmed from, dealings in the past, you know, on Facebook and interactions and things like that. And prior to uploading this, I unblocked them, because I've had them blocked for ages and ages and ages. Ages. All three of them. I know exactly who they are. I had them all blocked, and because I didn't want to deal with them. I didn't want to deal with them, you know, and because I would share things on Facebook about like what I believe is an effective way to do activism, you know, more in your face sort of stuff, rather than sharing like, you know, recipes and, you know.
Yeah, there's different styles.
And like I wouldn't criticize any of them, but I would meet the criticism of mine with criticism of theirs, right? See, the way I look at it is I take advice from people who are doing it, you know?
Yes, okay, yeah.
Like I take advice from people who are in the trenches over people who are sitting down and just putting advice out
Keyboard
there.
warriors.
Keyboard warriors, yeah. And I'm more inclined to listen to people who are, you know, doing things and finding things help for them. Like say, I'd take advice from someone like Joey Carbstrong
Yes.
over someone like, I don't know, one of those people, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
I would take their advice, right? Because they are successful in delivering their message to a wider audience.
Yeah, they
and-
do have a huge audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
And their style resonates with me. So, you know, that's sort of how it is. And having said that, I would never criticize any form of activism at all. You know, like, if anything, I would just say, oh, I personally wouldn't do it that way. But then, you know, if it works for you.
yeah,
then
if it works for them,
you.
yeah, absolutely.
Because if I say something like that, then I'd have to offer an alternative.
You would.
And
you would.
I always say to people, you know, even like, it's like, let's say I'm taking advice, like I'm a vegan, advocating for veganism, and a non-vegan comes up and tries to give me a better way to advocate for veganism. I'm like, all right, well, first off, are you taking your advice first?
Yes. Oh, I love that one. I absolutely love that one.
Yeah, it's like, are you taking your advice first? If so, awesome, right? And then next, how has your advocacy worked for you?
Yep.
Do you have any sort of feedback that you've gotten from the from your advocacy, and from that feedback, and you've implemented it? How successful has it been? Can you measure it in any way? Right?
Yeah, that's it.
And you know, I can measure it.
You want evidence.
Yeah, exactly.
You want evidence.
I want evidence that your way works, right? And you can go through my YouTube channel. You can go through the Shit Vegans, which I've converted mine into the Shit Vegans one. You can go through the Shit Vegans YouTube channel and see me out in the streets talking to people and almost converting them on the spot just by just talking to them, having conversations with them, and go through my, well, I'm not going to let you, but go through my messenger history. You can see people saying, Nick, like, I can't fault you. People on the streets walk up to me, or, you know, in my personal life, they say, Nick, I can't fault anything you say. I'm just too lazy.
That's amazing.
I'm like, okay, well, you're honest.
Yeah.
You're honest, and that's good, you know? And just shit like that. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. But the stream on my phone's taking a little while to load up, so I don't know what's going on there. Keeping an eye on that. But yeah, before I move on to the next part, do you have anything to add to that? Because I've been talking way too long.
No, that's all good. Like I said, it's your story, it's your experience that we're going through. I personally think these people, obviously, yes, they've had a bit to drink, they've come over. I do think there is a way to converse with people. I don't think they've done the right thing by getting right up in your face.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have gone a more mature approach, but maybe they don't have that in them. They haven't done that self-work to be able to do that, so that's the only way that they know.
Yeah.
So I think you handled it very well. And, yeah, I do hope they look at this back and realise, you know, what they've done.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, going around pointing fingers at people.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the issue? Like, let's talk about what the issue is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And some people might see me sharing this as, you know, it's, I don't know, kind of rubbing it in or whatever. But I see it as you are accountable for your actions, and you should always be held accountable for your actions. And just like I would want to be held accountable for my actions, if I did that and I'm the person that I know I am, I would come out and I would apologize.
I would too. I would absolutely too.
And I would come onto my post that I made here and I'd apologize. And the moment you apologize, I would defend you to anyone who gives you shit from there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remove it because it's going to stay up.
Yeah.
But I would then defend you, be like, guys, they've apologized. It's okay. Let's move forward. And,
absolutely. I'm about like reconciling and moving on.
Yeah. And, you know, I would even consider removing it, you know, but
everybody's done shitty things. Like, we're not going to sit here and go, oh, we're great. Like, we do everything right. Everybody's done shitty things.
Yeah.
But it is right. You're right. It's about accountability and looking back and going, okay, that probably wasn't the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
And those nasty words exchanged, I mean, there's so much anger within to be able to just come up and say that kind of stuff to someone you hardly know. Like, that's not okay.
And they don't, exactly. They don't know me.
They don't know
you
you.
know, and prior to you and I hanging out, you probably thought, oh no, not Nick, not this guy. Mate, I don't know, but maybe you had those reservations or whatnot. But you know,
no, like I know what kind of character you are.
Yeah.
So you know, I was happy to get to know you better.
Yeah,
because I didn't want to make any assumptions on what I may have like seen or may have heard, or, you know, people's, oh, you know, he's a bit, you know, full on. Like, I want to make that, you know, judgment for myself.
Yeah, totally.
Well, not judgment, observation for myself, I should say.
Just moving to the stream now. We got 6 viewers. If you have a Twitch account, drop us a comment. Let us know who's here. I want to have a chat to you. We'll bring it into the stream and have a chat. Any questions, any comments you'd like to make? We're here the whole, well, I don't know, here till probably about 8:30, maybe a bit longer.
Even just say hi.
Yeah, just say hi, drop us a line. Yeah, if you want to stick around, we've got a bit of an announcement towards the end. But if you're here and you're not signed up to Twitch, move on to Instagram, give us a follow on Instagram, and if you like our content, share our content. This will go up to YouTube after this, and then we'll just share it around. Getting it done. Did a bit of work on it lately. You will have noticed at the very start. I'll just bring it up now. We made some changes to the intro. So see how it's sort of like it's all animated now, and yeah, I took a bit of some time today, and just animated the movements and things like that. And so then when the stream comes on, put the songs and everything. This is the track. Kinetic free stream music. I love it. The first time you like hear or wear something or whatever, and you love it the first time you put it on.
Yes.
Just go with that. Yeah. As soon as I heard that first like piano thing, ding, ding, and I was like, "Fuck, yep, that's so." I'm using that. Yeah.
That was the one.
Yep. And that was the same with the logo as well. Just shit vegans with the colors.
Mine says hit vegans right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
wait,
what.
Wait.
Don't do this, all right?
Don't hit vegans.
Yeah, so moving on the same topic. So after that, I thought it was going to continue. So I got my phone out again, and I started recording again, and it didn't actually continue. So I was in a conversation with Steve, who I was having a beer with, and we were talking, and I knew I was still recording, but I didn't want to interrupt our conversation to actually stop recording on my phone. So I just put my phone down on my lap, and I was like, all right, I won't need to use it, whatever. So then the conversation that happened, I thought that I would never use it. But then I was like, I saw that video there, and I re-listened to it, and I was like, I'm going to use that too. So it sort of continues on with what we were saying. So, and that's what this is as well. So I shared it on my post through the Shit Vegans page. Here's a follow-up clip. I wasn't expecting to use this, so it's very candid. Excuse the recording of my crotch.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Offer is still there to come on the show, so this is what happened after that.
I thought it was a joke. That's what she was just like.
I totally thought it was like
Now, we all know who that is with the beanie, and I know that person is on their side as well. It's a shame. It's such a shame because, I've heard a lot of things that are very intolerant about some of the mentalities behind the people that are doing that. So, I don't think it's on, but they'd be very much the same. But yeah, as we go on, continue.
Yeah, so the thing is, right, I would go do my activism online, and they would always try and like come up against me, and I would always hold them accountable for the things they're saying. Like I would always back them into a corner verbally, and they'd either have to concede they... Yeah. And they just don't like that I'm doing the things that I'm doing, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Don't know why, don't know what's happening, but they've always just hated my online presence, and yeah, they've been blocked for a long time. So are you gonna? Yeah.
There's no like personal history that like you dated one of them. Or something.
No. But they're probably gonna dig up old shit that I've said years ago and try to cancel me, all that shit, like whatever. But like, feel free to come on the show. I just told Deanna. Yeah, hey, well she's drunk. Alcohol. Yeah.
And they acknowledge, she's drunk.
Yeah.
So they're
Got
drunk.
that liquid courage.
Liquid courage, yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah. Really?
I thought she was just like, it was a joke, and then he was really serious.
Oh yeah, no. That's why. That's like
She sounded like it was.
Take it on.
She's up there for like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, so I guess I put it up, and I guess we'll go through some of the comments that have come through. Because I shared it into the Adelaide Vegans Facebook page as well, and just to sort of share it around. And while we're here, we can have a look and read through some of the comments. So Chris, another shit vegan. Oh my God, gotta love it. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name there. Some of the nastiest vegans are in Adelaide. It's shocking here. One of those people carrying on I can't stand. The majority are on Adelaide Vegans, and they sicken me. They literally are some of the worst people. Now, it seems, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say that worst people, but I understand when it comes to Facebook and comments that I receive, I'm going to preface all of this by saying I can only control what I say, right? I can't control what other people say. And that whatever gets said is not me. They're not my words. They're just said on my post by other people. And we'll just come in there. Avery's dropped a comment.
Avery says, they don't have to like you or what you do, but they still should respect the work you do. I don't necessarily agree with what some say/do, but I'll never have a go at them because it takes all kinds of activism to get the message out there. I'm a huge person for respect. So I get that. It doesn't have to be an agreement. You don't actually have to necessarily like each other, but still have that respect to treat each other like a human being.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. And that's just one of those things. But yeah, so we'll go through some of these comments. What's wrong with these people? Seriously. Keith, beautiful man, just saddens me. Chilling out at the Vegan Festival, and this should be the last place where abuse is handed out from our very own community.
And that's exactly what it is. It is abuse.
Yeah. And I totally agree. Just sad. And get this, I'm making the prediction now. Somehow, I will still be the person who's in the wrong for this. But, whatever. Try to let it go. You won't abuse it back. And James, another one of my friends from Australia, I heard you say they're going to dig up shit from years ago. You are not defined by your previous actions or assertions, mate. You are a person who is susceptible to making mistakes. Thus necessary, you have the ability to atone for those over the passage of time. Fuck these people, you handled it well. Cheers, brother. Appreciate that, man. I really do. Chloe Schuyler, wow, they are just mean and nasty people. Sorry we experienced that. But yeah, so that's that one. And then I moved it into Adelaide Vegans to see what's going on there. Where they are. Oh yeah, I might do that later. Go in there and drop comments and stuff. So, yeah. Oh shit! Just gave a little.
Good job.
Yeah. So that's one of those things that happened, and yeah. So that's gonna be immortalized until it is. Come on, cat. She'll come in and out. There we are. And you finally get to use your mug.
I do. I have used my mug. Massive mug.
Yeah, big ones, eh? I wasn't expecting them to be this big. And I put the logo on this side and this side. So then
I like that.
Whichever side you hold it, you can see the logo.
Look at you. Innovator.
Innovator. Yeah, just... Shit, vegans. Got to get the brand out there,
Absolutely.
But yeah, okay. I guess I'll just make that little announcement now. You might have just seen it. I spent some time today creating a website, not a website, a big cartel page to sell some shirts. So don't have any sort of available at the moment. I mean, I do, but they're sort of the reserve for people who come on the show. And yeah, so it'll be shitvegans.bigcartel.com. We'll have the Shit Vegans Classic Tee up for grabs to begin with, coming soon. So that's a thing. You can go through our Facebook page here and through our Instagram page here to get onto it. And yeah, so they'll probably go up for $30 to begin with. As I feel that that's a reasonable price at this stage based on the amount that I got last time. With each batch, I'm going to adjust the pricing to try and, because we do eventually want to sort of see an income come from this, because there might be some tough times in the future.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, it's just one of those things. But Yep. So if anyone's
Gotta
keen,
start somewhere.
got to start somewhere. So the shirts will come. I'll make all sizes. I'll make a few like small, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL for everyone who wants to get a shirt. If you like the larger fit, which I do myself, I'm wearing a large. I usually wear a large. I've tried the XL on, and I like the XL, but it's a little bit big for me.
Yeah, a bit baggy.
But yeah. So what do you think?
Absolutely. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely great.
Yeah. So I want to do this, and I also want to do black. So the same logo, but black.
With the black one, yeah.
Because
a lot of people like wearing black shirts.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. And yeah. So it's like maybe we can do like dark themed shows. Like we can wear the white shirt and wear the and you know how like this year, white shirt and white. And wear the black shirt and open it with the black one.
I love that.
Remember how it was the black one?
Yes, I do remember that. Yes.
And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to change it up.
I like it.
But yeah, so what else have you got? You been thinking of anything else? Like dropping any more lines? Any other comments?
I just think if you, the way you can help is liking and subscribing.
Yeah, hell
so
yeah.
just make sure you do that. You know, we don't expect everyone to, buy the merchandise, but if you can just drop a like or subscribe or follow us on social media, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing.
'Cause that's how we got to start.
Yep.
Got to build up the base.
Yep. Got to get it started. Got to get it moving, and hopefully in the future we can branch out and make some more executive decisions.
Absolutely.
And do all the other stuff. So. Yeah, if anyone's there, want to drop us another line, drop us another question. Alex dropped another comment prior. He said, education, ! And shit vegans, and just laugh at these losers. Yeah, I mean, that was, I guess, kind of, I was just laughing.
Yeah, it's what you have to do.
Yeah,
it's what you have to do.
It's just, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it
that's what I was about to say. People were ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just one of those things. So, yeah, and Holly was telling me she brought up a topic to discuss.
Oh, the topic?
Yeah, this is a funny one.
I was thinking we should actually bring up the video of it.
Okay.
I found it on the New York Post website.
Can I find it on here?
Yeah.
Do you want to just send that to me on Facebook and I will bring it up?
I hope this is like the actual one, so I apologize if it's not.
Now you'll see in the in the topic. You'll see in the topic of our discussion on the show through Twitch, it says the Shit Vegan Show, Vegan Festival, unity within the movement. Oh yeah, that's what we'll talk about. Unity within the movement, human breast milk and cheese. Before we move on to this, we'll speak about unity as well.
Okay.
So.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because if we skipped over that was one of the big ones that we want to talk about. So unity within the movement. So obviously that was an example of how people can not be are not united.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think we need interactions like that to happen and things like that to happen, so then we can share it around and try and use it as a way to unite. Like, I'm willing to put it all behind me and I'm willing to move forward with it, and I want the movement to unite. We may have other thoughts and opinions on different topics, but that doesn't mean we're bad people. It's our actions that speak louder than our words. So our actions, like, someone says that they like dogs, but then they go and kick a dog in the face. It's your actions that mean more than the words that you're saying. And I think if you're able to say you want to unite and say you care about everyone and say you care about tolerance and unity, then you should be able to action that and action those words, and then we can be a stronger movement for those who really need us to be strong for them, because that doesn't help animals at all.
And there's vegans for different reasons. So, there are vegans that are strong about being vegan for the animals. I consider myself one of those. Then there's vegans who are more environmentalists and really care about, reducing waste and being really green. And then there's vegan for health, which might not necessarily transcribe into the whole lifestyle, so that it might just be a diet thing. They'll be like, I'm vegan for my health, but they might still, participate in, betting on the horse races coming up.
Yeah, so they just follow a plant-based diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can be on a plant-based diet and bet for horses. Obviously, you're not a vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people use these terms.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
They do.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
But we need to be respectful of the fact that the vegans that are the actual vegans who are whole lifestyle vegans are trying to do the best they can. And we shouldn't be attacking those types of vegans.
Yeah, no, I agree. And Deanna Carboni. It's you got to relearn the language because she's now no longer of Kangas. She had her speech on at the Vegan Festival, and one of her sort of aspect, the idea of it when she was on the show last week, she spoke about unity in the movement as well. You know, and how we need to be united, and we need to clearly define the term veganism and vegan and things like that. So then the word doesn't get diluted. And she explains a lot about the science of social change and things like that. And and like an example of this is there are businesses out there who call themselves vegan, right? But they have dairy milk on the menu to sell, put in coffees, right? Now, for me, that is diluting the message. It is diluting. How can people from the outside look at veganism and say, "Oh, but they allow cow's milk, they allow this, they allow that"? It's like, no, vegan is vegan for the animals.
That's it. It's vegan.
Yep. Just like anti-racism is anti-racism. You don't allow it sometimes, some places, all that sort of stuff. It's black and white. It's veganism is veganism, and it's the philosophy that seeks to exclude all participation in animal exploitation as far as reasonably and practically possible. Because obviously the society that we've built is on top of all of that, and it's so hard for us to go out in our daily lives and, avoid it completely. So
it's impossible. Yeah. It's impossible to avoid it completely.
Yeah.
I think we need to, if we're going to carry this message of not harming animals, then we shouldn't also be harming each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I understand people don't like people. Some people just don't like other people, and that's fair enough. Yeah. And you're allowed to be like that. There's nothing. Well, there's a little bit wrong with it. I mean, you might need a bit of help for it, but in the big scale, there isn't too much wrong with that. But you still have to respect people and understand that they've got a life as well that they're living, and you might not agree with what they do or what they say. But you can't just go and attack people. You can voice an opinion. You can put out there you're not happy with the way that they do things. But actually going and attacking someone...
Lost focus.
Actually going and attacking someone is a whole different thing.
Yeah. It's a whole different kettle of tofu.
Tofu,
Aye, vegans, shit vegans. And also a shout out to all of the people who came up to someone wearing a shit vegan shirt on the weekend and had a conversation with us about it and asked us where they got the shirts from, because I probably had maybe 10, 15 people say, "Where'd you get your shirt from?" And I'm like, bing. Awesome. I'm going to, people asking about that. So therefore, I'm going to try and facilitate that. So in the future, keep an eye on it. Obviously, we'll be... focus, please. Yeah, we're going to be advertising some shirts in the future. Yeah. If there are any graphic designers out there who want to do a logo, feel free to send it on to us. We're just starting it out. So if you just...
baby stages.
Yeah, baby stages. Taking our baby steps towards success. All that sort of stuff. All that shit.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so exactly what someone came up to me on Saturday. Sorry. I was walking around with Nathan, who was the first person on the Shit Vegan show. Awesome. Someone walked up to Nathan because he was wearing a Shit Vegan shirt, and he said, "Hey man, where'd you get your shirt from?" Beautiful man. And then I was like, you know what? Because you're the first person that came up and asked about it, I'm going to give you a shirt. So I'm going to... He lives around the corner from here, so I'm going to go drop it around to him in the coming days. So
get him to rep it.
Yeah. And Nathan wore his shirt to the gym. Let me bring him up. Nathan Godwin. There it is.
Brilliant. That is awesome.
So
thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers, Nath. You know Nath, right? Nathan?
I don't know.
Oh, you probably would have met him once or twice, but
Yeah.
yeah. Also, Cuba Truth happening Sunday, the International Cube Day. So it's the cube that's happening in every city all around the world at the same time. I'm going to be running it this weekend because Deanna is busy in Queensland or Gold Coast. Sorry, she's actually interstate, so she won't be able to do it. So I'll be handling that for the first hour, but I've got to go after that because I've got other things on. And then, so if you're not doing anything Saturday, you don't have to say anything.
No, unfortunately, I would love to go, and I've been meaning to go to these more often, but I'd hear about them so late, and I've already made plans. So I make my plans like a week in advance.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same. And it's good because I play sport on the weekends, and usually it would come up at the same time, but now our games are a bit later, so I can go now and just leave from there. So... yeah, all right. So now we'll move on to our funny topics. So Holly, you can take the reins.
So I follow general news websites. Actually, you know what? I follow the Daily Mail. It's not the best for news, but it gets you the topics that are talking about.
Yeah.
that it's about the topics that are talked about. So I've seen this TikTok video that is going around. So the title of this is, if you scroll up. That's it. Oh, okay. Woman makes udder butter out of breast milk and husband loves it. So she's posted this on TikTok and should we show the video or should we put the should I read it out?
We'll show the video first and read it.
I've done it. I made butter out of my breast milk. I don't know if I've ever been more proud. Here's my butter. My butter.
Oh my God.
I love it.
My udder butter.
Wow.
To me, it tastes like, when you like burp and it kind of tastes like throw up. Do you concur with that? No. You like it? You'd like eat the whole piece?
I was hungry.
Wow.
Ice cream.
Oh my God.
Is it good?
I mean,
You like it?
all right. You go.
Well, I was just waiting to the... Is that,
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No.
There's like 1 second left.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
So this is causing quite a stir. It's not something we see at all. I'm sure she's not the first person to do it. But a lot of people are saying that this is gross. And I think that's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that people are saying it's gross and it's weird. This is food.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
it is.
Food for our offspring.
Yep.
We produce this milk when we have kids.
Yep. Specifically for us.
Yes.
Yep. It's meant for us.
It is meant for us.
And I'm not going to lie. On the weekend, my friend Shane and Haley, they introduced me to their young daughter who was just born a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
And we got on the topic of breast milk, and I asked him, I was like, would you have a go? Would you taste it? And he goes, yeah. And I did. Wasn't bad. I'm like, interesting. See, my initial thoughts when he told me that was I was picturing myself having it and my throat was closing up, rejecting it.
Really?
Like, nah. And I was just thinking about it, nah, I just couldn't, right?
Yeah.
But then obviously our rational mind kicks in and we're like, why is that a problem?
Exactly right. Why is it a problem?
Yeah. It's meant for us.
It is.
You know, like, yeah, and it's just the conditioning, I suppose. Because if I were to put myself in the same position but having a cow's milk, I wouldn't feel that. I don't feel that exact same way, and I should, because that milk's not meant for me.
No, it's not. That's why you can see the huge disconnection between people who drink cow's milk and think that this is gross.
Hey.
How is this gross? The cow's milk is unnatural.
Yeah.
The cow's milk is unnatural. This is natural. This is the most natural form of food you could have.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? Yeah. Yep. So he thinks it's the breast thing ever. I didn't even see that. No groceries, no problem. An enterprising woman on TikTok has left viewers utterly shocked after showcasing butter that she made from her own breast milk. A clip of the Dairy Queen's made from scratch bread spread. Captioned, "My crowning achievement currently boasts 1.2 million views on the platform."
Wow.
Shit.
It looks pretty impressive, I'm going to have to say. It actually looks pretty good.
Does look all right. Like, yeah. Yep. All right. You
So
can take it from here.
Yeah, so the disconnection is amazing. There's nothing weird about this. It's, it is food that is created. Drinking cow's milk is weird, and we got to stop making it seem so normal.
Yeah.
And then calling people out for doing, supposedly weird things like this.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's just it's a friggin' bit of milk.
Yeah. And on the same front as well, like you see the RSPCA sharing videos about dogs being bashed on and all this sort of shit, right? And you see every single person jump on it and say, you'd hate to see what I would do to that person.
Yes, correct.
And then you have the vegans go in there and say, well, why don't you feel the same about cows, pigs and chickens? Because they get treated worse than any dog who's ever had a boot to the face.
Yep.
And you see them just say, the moment you stand up for dog abuse, you are the exemplar of animal rights. The moment you stick up for cow abuse, you are an extremist and you are put to the side. That's the society we live in. Yeah.
It's a weird society we do live in.
Isn't it just? And it's just...
Now, in saying this, it's not saying that these people should go and have random people's breast milk. I'm not saying that, you should get your friends together and do it unless you want to do that. If you want to do that, I'm not going to judge that. But it's not going, we're not saying go out and do this today. But if it's there, then there's no problem with using it.
Yeah, I agree. It's consenting.
It is consenting,
It's absolutely consenting. The mother is saying, here, yes, you can have some.
And a lot of mothers do produce more milk sometimes than the child needs.
Yeah, and then they donate it, don't they?
They do. They donate it, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that
So
a lot.
you can donate it to the hospital. And
Yeah,
because some mothers unfortunately can't produce much. I'm not too versed on health topics.
Do you want kids?
Yes.
Yeah, eventually.
But it's hard to also think about bringing them up in this kind of society.
Yeah,
at
that's the other
time.
thing too.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
It's just, I actually think the world's getting better.
JJ.
And more accepting.
I see JJ in the viewers. JJ I met on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Absolute legend. Have him on the show one day. Just a beautiful man. We'll talk about many different things. We got Lexi still. We got Abbott Costello. I can actually see you through the viewers thing on my phone. Commander Roots, Captain Cactus. That's a wicked name.
That is awesome.
Bethalda, another TTV viewer. Oh, Twitch TV. All right. Lexi. Yeah, sweet. Everyone, if you're here, drop a line. Tell us something. Say some cool things.
Say if you would drink breast milk.
Yeah, let us know. Would you?
Butter made out of breast milk, or ice cream.
I mean, the ice cream looked good. It looked very...
It did look pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird, though. I mean, I might walk up to one of my friends who I know is doing it and say, can I have a taste? Just see what it's like.
Oh, my God.
And it shouldn't even be weird.
No, it shouldn't.
Talking about it, it is so weird because we don't think about it.
I can't stand when people think that women shouldn't breastfeed in public. The child's got to eat. If your child's got to eat, feed the damn thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
There should be no that people sexualize breasts. Okay.
JJ, what's up, my man?
But then, sorry, I forgot my train of thought. People just sexualize breasts, but then it's they forget what they're actually used for. They forget the purpose of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is to feed the kids.
I know. And it
should be the number one thing.
It's not the people who breastfeed that. I mean, I think some of them think that they're embarrassed, right? It's more the people who you're not doing that in public.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't be doing that in public. They're the problem.
They are. That's exactly right. That's
They're
what I'm
the problem.
saying. They are the problem, and they need to stop.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a
Captain
natural
Cactus,
thing.
hello, thank you. Thanks for the follow too. I just got an email.
Thank you very
It's
much.
just popped up on the screen. Go across to our Instagram. So Shit Vegans, our Facebook page, YouTube. We want to try and get at least 1,000 subs on YouTube eventually, so then we can stream on YouTube instead.
That would be a lot better.
Move across from Twitch to YouTube, and that will be where most of the action will be taking place. But Lexi, Mans is hungry, yeah.
Absolutely.
Alex would drink mine. I've got enough to go around.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, that I'm not down for. No butter.
I'll give you some more of my butter.
No butter.
Mans is hungry. Feed it. Yeah. Sweet. So that's very interesting. Should we go and read the rest of it? All right. So she goes on to say, "I've done it. I've made butter out of my breast milk," confesses laughing mum Laura Hall before panning to a pat of the creamy condiment inside the bag. "I don't know if I've ever been more proud, but there's my butter. My butter. My udder butter."
And in subsequent tutorial clips, the self-sufficient mum demonstrates how she manufactures her mammary margarine. I love this freaking writing style. By leaving a jar of freshly pumped breast milk out until the fat separates from the cream and ascends to the top. The extreme locavore
right.
then skims off the cream and churns it with an electric whisk before she finally straining the solids into a pat.
Very interesting. Ugh.
That's the whole process.
Captain Cactus. What do we got here? I don't think I would try breast milk, but if I know someone who enjoyed that, this is no problem to me. I believe everyone should have the right to do what they want. Yep, I agree. As long as it doesn't harm others.
Exactly.
I'll give you a sub on YouTube. I'm using you guys' research that have been kind of wanting to podcast. Awesome. Cool. Are you from Adelaide? Because if you are, let me show you my setup and how I got it all working out. So in total, I reckon obviously I built my computer and all that sort of stuff, but in total, I probably spent about $1,800 just getting all the equipment together, and I can have up to 4 people on the show. So yeah, I'm happy to talk to you about it, through Instagram, YouTube, however you want to contact me, or us. But yeah, every day, Lexi, I'm glad you're still here, mate. Still here watching it.
Oh my God. I was just reading the other bits of the related stories. They're hilarious.
British mum makes jewellery out of her own breast milk.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
That's next. But yeah, that actually, it doesn't look half bad. You know what I mean?
It just looks like cow's butter.
Yeah. All right. So let's moving right along. Hall shows off a pat. That's of her udder butter. So there's her TikTok. Unfortunately, her cream has received mixed reviews within her household. Per another video showing her taste testing the toast topping with her hubby, while her soulmate claimed he'd happily have his wife's bosom butter on toast. Hull wasn't high on her own supply. Wasn't so high on her own. It's so hard to read because I'm not used to seeing all these words together.
I know, it's a very weird writing style.
Yeah. It's not like a quick, easy flowing thing. Oh, you're from Nevada. God. Very cool. Thanks for coming along. Over in Las Vegas, or somewhere in Nevada, I suppose. But yeah, that's probably some of the healthiest butter on the planet, said one impressed viewer, while another wrote, "Can you teach us? I'm honestly kind of sad I didn't think of this," lamented one fan. Aren't we always sad that we didn't think of something that made someone $1 million, you know? Mm-hmm. Imagine going and buying fucking 10 Bitcoins back when they were $1 each. Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely.
80 odd thousand Australian dollars each right now.
Jeez.
Yep. If you bought 10 of them, so $800,000.
That's insane.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh man. Incredible. Yeah. And just, whatever.
Good on her.
All this extra stuff. But yeah, that's actually awesome. I mean, I'd be surprised. I'd be interested to hear if she actually got rid of all the cow's milk as a result out of her fridge.
Probably not.
Probably
I would
not.
say no.
Yeah.
She'd probably have to churn out a lot of it.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone's here. Everyone's watching. Drop us another comment if anyone's keen. Do you have any questions for Holly and I? If you were at the Vegan Festival on the weekend and you came up and spoke to us and you're here as a result of that, thank you for coming on board. Thank you for following. Thank you for joining. And feel free to hit us up anytime. We are the shit vegans of Adelaide.
Yeah, even if you have a question, just send it on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure. If you think of any topics for us to discuss on the next show, we go live every Monday, 7:30. And the more we do it, the more we're comfortable with doing it, right?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Because this is our infant stage. This is our baby stage.
Yeah, baby stage.
You have to all learn to walk before we can run.
Yep.
Just starting off.
Yep, totally.
It's good. Something different.
Yeah. What did you eat at the Vegan Festival yesterday?
Nothing.
You didn't eat anything?
No, unfortunately, I didn't eat anything because
Yep.
I was too hungover to eat anything.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Which annoyed me because, how do I pronounce it? The onomiyaki? The Japanese pancake?
Okay.
Yeah, that I get every year because it is absolutely delicious and it's such a unique tasting thing to have. And I saw them and there was no line at that time because it was just after lunch.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, oh man, I really wish I could go grab one of those.
And we went live, I was live at the festival.
Oh, one thing I did have though was one of those yogurt pod things.
The chocolate one?
Yeah.
The free one? Yeah, that was good.
That was so good. I love it.
Reminded me kind of like the Yogo.
Yeah,
Remember
Yogo.
Yogos?
I used to love Yogos.
Yeah. So we've got a few more followers, people viewing. We've got 9 viewers at the moment. So anyone wants to drop us a line, send us a message. We want to have a chat to you before we wrap things up. I was also going to go to our page.
What did you have at the festival?
I had on the first day because I felt like just having something with flavour, like just heaps of different little flavour things, like garlic, chili, like all the good flavours.
Yeah.
And I went to the Sri Lankan place. I
did see that. I did see that. Yep.
Went there first. I had 6 donuts first, and I only had 3, and then took
from the
some.
OMG donuts.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're amazing.
You get them in the Central Market, so you can get them any day.
Yeah, I get those. Yeah.
Oh,
often.
so good. It's just like those cinnamon donuts that you miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They're amazing. I love the lemon one.
Yeah.
Lemon one's the best.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So zesty.
Yes. Yeah, I fuck with the coffee one. That one's.
Oh, okay.
That one is legit. It's where all the shit vegans go to get their donuts.
It is.
Haha. But yeah, so I went live yesterday as well, and I'll bring it up. It's really the quality is actually not great. So.
No, it isn't.
No, and it was on my phone too. So, come on.
It might have just been an upload issue.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, just going live.
Oh,
Rocked up. So I'm just looking for the shirt.
JJ, love your work, guys. Follow your excitement. Vibe high. Share your light. There's no formula to this streaming gig. Be your authentic selves. Speak true, and you'll beam like the sun. Thank you, my
that's
friend.
Such good
That
vibes.
is absolutely
Thank you.
beautiful.
That's lovely.
Such a legend. That guy, such wicked vibes. Such wicked vibes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers, brother. Appreciate that so much. But I want to show you where...
Don't mind me.
I was texting you right then and there, and then bumped into my friend Michelle.
Is Tyson here?
No, he's in a diving course this weekend.
And he was
on the Fleur Peninsula.
On the Fleur Peninsula.
Good for him.
Was diving better than the Vegan Festival?
No, he's
I mean,
having
who
a day.
missed out on this though?
I have to bring him
Good
back
on you,
through
Tice.
because,
Yeah, do it.
And then
We just.
Chris rolls up. Here's another shit vegan.
Hey, nice shirt, man.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out. Shit vegans. On the Shit Vegan show. Oof. I think another Shit Vegan will rock up shortly. We're just waiting for Holly.
So this is the
Yeah,
like,
seeing what's up.
isn't it just interesting how you are viewing your world through your eyes, and you have a snippet of just before when you rock up,
Yeah,
and this
it's
is exactly
weird.
what happened.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
Even just being there in that situation, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm
like,
live.
No views yet, so.
I
Here
felt
I
like
am.
doing it. It's
We're just going
quite.
live.
Yeah, it's quite blurry actually, but
So Chris Delaney was on the show on Facebook a couple of weeks ago now. It was the owner. Oh, there she is. There she is.
just rolling up
And then I rock up.
out in the sun.
And my friend's massive water bottle he made me carry.
That looks so big.
Hello. How you going? Good. How are you? Why are you wearing your mask? You can't see your face.
You can hardly see your face on the stream anyway.
Yeah. We had a party Holly had a party last night, and it was fun. I hear that, what's his name? The guy with the beard, Fluffy Slippers.
Fluffy, yeah.
Fluffy. He got woken up on a lot of the time last night. Apparently people jumped on him while he was sleeping.
I was so concerned. I was like, that's horrible.
But yeah, shit vegans, get in it. Hi. Hit Holly. Yeah, shit vegans.
Oh my God, it's so
man.
blurry.
We're so shit. Oh yeah, but yeah, I just thought I'd go live while we're sitting here. But this is the crew. So, hi, I'm Nick, by the way. Nice to meet you.
But yeah, who could walk up to this guy and say he's a fuckhead? Right?
Okay, well, you're dancing what?
I probably
Yeah,
low-key
right, yes,
could.
yes, I do remember seeing. Yeah, shit vegans, man. Woo! Shit vegans at the Vegan Festival. Why not? But yeah, I thought I'd just don't hit vegans though. Did you know that? It says hit vegans otherwise. Hit vegans. Oh, don't do that.
Oh, so
Yeah.
shit.
Woo! Just thought
Yeah.
I'd just come in, drop this on. We're at the Vegan Festival, so hit us up.
Shit,
Readers.
vegans. All right. So that's it. But yeah, everyone, shirts, bigcartel.com. Shitvegans.bigcartel.com. So if you're keen, they're coming soon. They're not ready yet. When they're ready, be sure to follow us, subscribe to us, all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Brenton, hashtag shitvegans, B Darvel, legend. If you want to get some voice lessons, singing lessons, go see Brenton at Voice House.
Okay.
They celebrated their 13th year in business.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so in 13 years, we'll be celebrating our 13th year on live.
Oh my God. Just thinking about 13 years in the future of what veganism will be is insane.
Yeah. Hey,
More
crazy.
vegan. Just
What do
more
you
vegan.
What do you think the state of veganism will be in 13 years?
I reckon heaps of people are going to be vegan.
Yeah,
I reckon.
it's a given. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it's just going to be the new norm. Like it's
Yeah.
going to be really normal. I don't think, people are going to be completely converted over to veganism, but there's definitely going to be a huge increase. And
Yeah.
food, like you're not going to be able to go anywhere without there being vegan food.
Yeah.
Even now, you go somewhere and most places at least have one or two options, but it's going to get to a point where everywhere there's the majority of the menu is going to be vegan.
Yeah.
Because people just don't want to pay for this stuff. Although, and I guess we should actually bring this up as a topic. We should bring up the fact of meat that's made from the stem cells.
Oh yeah, lab grown meat.
Yeah, but we can bring that up another time. But that's probably going to be a huge thing.
Yeah,
in the
awesome.
future.
Cool.
But we'll definitely bring that up on on another chat because there's a few things around that we probably should read up on.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Brenton, love you guys doing the good work. There's a cat. Okay, the stream just got lit. Yeah, that's Betty. She's having a lax. That's
relaxed.
Betty. She is 11. She is old girl. Yeah. Should I go get her? I'll get her. I'll bring her on the stream before we wrap up. Force love.
I guess you're either a dog or a cat person. Oh my lord.
Long cat is long.
Long cat is long.
This is Betty. She's my best friend. She likes to sit with me like this. She's the Shit Vegans mascot. Look at the little beans. And I scratch them and she opens her toes out.
Cat people is just so different. Like, oh my gosh. I was in a conversation with two cat people the other day, and it legit did not stop going on and on and on. You cat people are completely different.
Yeah, because they're just independent. She can look after herself in her own way.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's good. It's good. But you just the way y'all cat people talk about cats is just like.
Yeah.
But I'm like that with dogs. I just don't get the cat thing.
Maybe we'll do the Shit Vegan show at your place one time. We can have Charla on the show.
Oh God. She if you can even get her in the camera. You know how hard it is to get selfies with that dog?
Oh, wow.
My God.
I can imagine. Yeah, Augie, Lexi, bit of a cunt. Yeah, she's a bit of a cunt sometimes. She's beautiful though. She loves me.
She definitely does.
She's my best friend. But yeah, what do you say we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Before we go, anyone want to drop a question? Have any questions they want to ask us or anything they want to ask Betty?
And no 1 hour conversation about cats.
Yeah,
oh, I can't do that.
We've already spoken about sorry girl. We've already spoken about vegan pets, and so be sure to go to our YouTube channel to check out our conversation on that. You'll understand a lot of the reasoning behind why people choose to feed their animals a vegan diet and the science that backs it up and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, let me bring the track in. Y'all ready for this? Oh, Woman Makes Utter Butter is on the play. Let me turn that off first. But yeah, the track. Everyone like the track? Press play. Yeah. Brenton, sing along with me. I don't even know the words because there's no words.
There's no words. It's just called kinetic.
Oh yeah.
I'm too tired to dance. I'm way too tired to dance.
All right.
I'm always dancing, but wow.
That's it, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Shit Vegan Show.
Thank
Until
you
next
for
week.
everyone. Thank you so much.
Hit us up. Make sure to share us all around. Like, subscribe, share. Link in the description. When did you start podcasting, Captain Cactus? Probably about, I don't know, probably about 2 months ago.
2 months, I would say. Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah. So we're doing it every Monday. Well, the time you're watching it right now, we're doing it this time once every 7 days. So in Nevada, I don't know what the time is there, but put it in your calendar. You'll see us again at that time. So until then, everyone, thanks for checking us out.
Thank you so much. Peace out.
Shit Vegans. Shit Vegans.